All right, guys. So, sound a little low, but that's because I'm in study hall right now. But yeah, the New England Patriots just released Stephon Gilmore. Unbelievable. Um, really shouldn't really come that much of a surprise if you look at what Stephon Gilmore. You're talking about a guy that's been suffering injuries the last couple of years. Last year he had COVID-related issues, and then he had injury issues going into 2021. And he didn't even play that much. I think he played like less than 9 games last year. So this year, kind of the same thing. Had a quad tear, which we don't know when he's going to play, but he could be out months. And not to mention that he's also 31. He's about to be 32 by the time this month. So, he's an older cornerback. I think if he can get healthy, I still think that he is one of the most productive corners, if not the best corner in football, if he can get fully healthy. But that's simply just been the biggest issue for him so far, is that he just can't stay healthy. Um, as far as what teams that can potentially pick him up, I can see the Seattle Seahawks. They desperately need help at the cornerback position. The Buccaneers they've lost 3 guys. They've lost 3 corners. I think 2 corners and maybe a safety, or maybe 3 corners there. So and they just lost their best corner in Carlton Davis. So they desperately need cornerback help. I can see the Las Vegas Raiders potentially needing a corner. Just whatever teams have extra cap space that desperately need cornerback help, I think that they're going to get in talks with Stephon Gilmore. It definitely sucks for Gilmore because, again, he was supposed to be owed around $15 million this year. And unfortunately, that's just not going to be the case for him this year at all. I think the Patriots the fact that they released him and the fact that Gilmore is, he's going to cost them $16 million. The Patriots are going to take a pretty big cap hit at around $16 million. Even though Gilmore, if you look at the dead cap, it's $15 million, but $16 million is going to be the cap hit for releasing him. And they tried to trade him, but they just couldn't find a team. There wasn't a team out there that was willing to trade him. And I guarantee you the Patriots, knowing Gilmore's value, they wanted probably a first-round pick or maybe an early second-rounder, and no team wanted to give that up for him, especially at Gilmore's age when he's going to be 32, and he's had multiple serious injuries for the last couple of years. So, very shocking development, but really shouldn't even be that really shocking that the Patriots are going to really do this. I think the Patriots really need receiving help. They need more receiving help. They need more offensive productivity for Mac Jones, and they just don't feel like Stephon Gilmore is a valuable asset at this time, especially when he's been out the majority of this season and last season, and factor in his age and the amount of just the amount of money that the Patriots are gonna lose by keeping Gilmore. I feel like this was probably the right decision for the Patriots to make. But anyway, guys, I'm gonna get back to doing my thing. But I will catch you guys later. This is Jan Sports, and see you later. Peace.